Hi, Sean. My name is David Milburn. It was good talking to you earlier today. In this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring in more customers to help your business. Most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. I have found by giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of those local business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you liked what you heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve and that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. The first thing I want to go over is content. So here's your website, and contents is what here's on the front, the landing page. You know, all the reviews, all the description of your services, your projects. Okay, and Google says you need to have between 1,000 and 1,500 words in order to be optimized. And the good news is your website currently has about 1,000 words, so it's doing pretty well there. The other thing I want to talk about in content is keywords. So every month, people are searching for roofing Louisville KY or roofing companies Louisville KY this number of times, 900 times, 450 times. I use a paid subscription to this site called Ahrefs, which crawls the internet to provide data on keywords and other website ranking features. It will show you what your site is actually ranking for. So here is your site when I pull it up on Ahrefs, okay, your primeroofingky.com. And this just kind of shows an overview. So your site is dense with these keywords. It's showing, prime roofing, name of your company. Um, it's not very optimized for the people who, those other searches we saw on the other page. Now let me bring up one of your competitors. Okay, this is their website. Okay, and then I pulled them up in Ahrefs, and the keywords that they're being found for here are those top ones that people are searching for. Roofing Louisville. See, they're in the number one position. They get this many clicks through it. Louisville Roofing, so forth and so on. Now, this is very beatable by just getting those keywords into your content. There are other things you can do with the content, like save your pictures with certain of those keywords, and they show up to the searches that Google does as those keywords and not just as pictures. Okay, so let's look at an actual search here. So I actually searched roofing companies Louisville KY, and these are the search results. And the first section we see here, and is actually where I think I found your site looking for business, is called the ads. Um, and these can be effective, but they can become a money pit if you don't get a lot of business through those. So the next section is the second most important thing I want to talk about, and then we call this the Google Map Pack or the maps. And on these results, we can see the business's name, address, phone number, as and down through there. Um, Also, this is known as NAPS, name, address, phone number. So to move up in this area, you need to get these citations, is what they're called, submitted, your name, address, phone number, your NAPs, submitted word for word in directories like the Yellow Book, the White Book, Yelp, CityStar, so forth. Even Facebook has an area where you can submit your information as a citation, and that will move you up in this to show up higher up in these results. So now the third thing I want to cover with you is another important aspect to Google search. We call this thing what gives a site authority and refer to it as link juice. So you can see here when we get down to the organic search results, here's the people who are coming up first, okay? Um, and your site's not number one and you're missing out on those searches by not being in that spot. This is where you want to be, and to get there, you simply need to beat out the competition. This link juice, simply put, works like this. Site A is pointing to site B, and therefore site A is acting like link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes. It's almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. This link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when you have relative sites linking back to you. Other sites that do roofing or other sites that have roofing supplies or those types of things. It's a lot more effective than say a Pizza Hut linking back to you. All right, so again, Ahrefs here. Let me come back up to Ahrefs and let's go back to look at an overview of your site and we'll check out this link juice. So this is the backlinks, is this thing we call link juice. So here's what backlinks. You have 14 sites kind of linking back to you, and that's a little bit of that link juice. When we look over again here at the competition and look at the overview there, they have 2,000 backlinks, okay, pointing to them, which is giving them that authority, which moves them up the search. Now, the good news is this is very beatable with time because we can actually look at these backlinks, go out and find those, and get those backlinks for your site to bring you up in that category. So once again, we went over three things: content, your front page, 1,000 to 1,500 keywords loaded with those keyword search terms. Citations, you want to increase the number of these to beat out your competition by a landslide. And this link juice, you need more relevant sites pointing to you guys to show the competition, to show Google that you're the authority. So I guess now you're wondering what's next. So, well, you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and I'm totally fine with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name is David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.